ended the night at a hotel. I took a page out of your book, Gabe.
Oh.
I could really use a massage right now. I just leaned back. I looked at her. I did one of these. And then she's like,
You scared that poor woman.
I've been catfished before. It was straight up a guy just using a different guy's photos. Got ho was the pictures of the guy.
Oh,
That was
God DMs you like, yo, what the I didn't say anything to you. The Airbnb has like a main mansion and then it has like a side home. And we went to the hot tub. The hot tub is like their property. We just started like doing it in the hot tub. And then as we're doing it, you just hear more and more water just falling like, I see like a light turn on. 15-year-old boy just comes out. He just stands and then he just goes back into the house.
welcome back to the Down Bad Show. Today we have Gabe AGSAR in the building. We have Jasmine, Rice Girl in the building. And I want to say, this is by the time they're watching this, they've seen you plenty of times now, right? And I want to get them to hit a like goal for you to be officially on the podcast. Can we hit 2,000 likes right now?
I'm gonna feel so sad if I don't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
cry.
I will make
actually
2,000
go
accounts
home.
for you.
Gave you sweet man.
This is the deciding
diabetes
episode
now.
after 6 long trial episodes and
6 long inches
6 long inches
of
episodes.
yeah.
And yeah, today will be the deciding episode.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Please. And this episode would actually drop first on the audio platforms because we need to get our numbers up for that. So if you guys want to listen to the episode first before it comes out on YouTube, go to Spotify, go to Apple Music, and stream and download that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of high demand. You guys want to listen on the road while you're cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we might do Tuesdays. Audio
Oh,
platforms.
we got a schedule.
Oh, I'm finally doing my job now.
Wow.
I'm doing my job now. If you guys get 2,000 likes, we're going to get Rosie as a co-host, and I'm going to start working. Okay? And then we might do a schedule. You know, if you guys, do your part, we could do Tuesdays, the episode audio platform, and then Thursdays, the visual audio YouTube.
Wow.
After at long last, we have a consistent routine.
Damn.
After
Keep
one
that-
full year.
Yeah, you better be grateful if I take that shit back.
Yeah.
All right? I'm going to go to monthly episodes.
We're talking about bad dates, dates, and all encompassing just how to have better dates. For just years of experience of going on dates. What have you guys learned, right?
I'm tired of getting friend zoned.
Ooh.
So Gabe doesn't even go on. He goes on Hangouts.
Yeah.
Is the issue.
Yeah, I think I've been on like 2 dates. Just the 2 on the channel. Yeah.
And the rest are just just friendly little
Yeah. Nah, who am I kidding?
meet and greets.
I ain't know. I've been on dates.
You been on dates?
What do we consider? I think everybody has like a different definition of a bad date, So like a bad to me is when like it doesn't matter if, I don't go on a second date or if like, she's not interested or I'm not interested.
Right.
I think bad is like, I guess bad is when I'm not interested and I don't vibe with the person.
Okay.
And then like the chemistry doesn't hit. The comedic like sharing of jokes don't like mix. Like I make a joke and she's like, she don't get it.
Right. Yeah. She's not really laughing.
Yeah. If there's no chemistry. There's no chemistry.
Fair. To me, a bad date is when it's poorly planned.
Yeah.
I had a couple poorly planned dates where I didn't anticipate who this girl was, and then the activity we did just didn't make sense.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So this is
Jimmy took a girl to a kickboxing class.
okay.
I
Mind
don't know
you.
why you thought that was a good idea.
Listen
You're
to
gonna
me.
take a like 5'2" white girl.
No,
small. She didn't even look that athletic.
She's like 6'2" white girl.
6'2"?
She's 6'2".
You didn't tell me all that.
And yeah. She's 6'2". And I remember this is she was like the president of the math team at her school.
Oh, you're gonna bring the president of the math team.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't do my research, bro.
To a killer underground dungeon to spar with you.
In my head, like I'm knocking 2 birds with 1 stone. I get to go on a date and I get a good workout in.
Rosie, what are you doing in this scenario?
Okay, I would actually I really like dates with activities, and especially activities I've never done.
Right.
So like I had a guy take me to like the gun range once. And that was actually a lot of fun. I had a guy take me to like an archery class once. That was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I've done ceramics classes. That's a lot of fun. And yeah, I've done like, I don't know, like jiu-jitsu hangouts, dates-ish.
Wait,
Jiu-jitsu.
now
Oh,
jiu-jitsu.
I'm gonna have to schedule. Those sounds kind of interesting.
If I know my classes, that's when you grapple and you know.
You're like rolling with each other.
You're like wrestling.
Yeah,
fighting.
on the floor, yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna let her mount me by accident.
Now, is that a group class or is it a private session?
No, there are other people, but you choose like a sparring partner, so you
and
kind
you
of like stick to
grapple
each
with
other.
each other.
Yeah.
That's kind of that.
It was
really-
actually really fun. I actually really liked.
that could really like
that.
break the ice on a first date. Like you are just like
Right.
just close like combat,
Right.
grappling, grabbing.
I might
accidentally grab something.
I might install some mats in my bedroom.
Ah.
And you want to come to jujitsu class? Send her my address.
Anyway, so I would enjoy kickboxing. The only thing I would say about if you're gonna take someone and they're trying that activity for the first time,
Right.
you need to know how to do that activity well. Because if I'm figuring out jiu-jitsu, like it was hot because they could teach me, right? And show me like, oh, your leg is supposed to be here, or like, you know, skiing. Don't take someone to ski if you don't know how to ski.
Okay.
Or like,
Yeah, never,
or ice
Jimmy, never.
skating. You know,
Alright.
anything.
Never take anybody to ski. Unless she takes you to ski.
So like,
She's a
are
professional.
you a good kickboxer? Like, could you show her, you know, the ropes and like make it really easy for her?
It was. Here's the thing. It was like a regular kickboxing, so it was like an intense workout, right? So it's a teacher making us do drills, and I'm
No,
over
you
here
gotta take
doing
that back. That
I'm
is
over
not-
here doing clap push-ups.
What kind of date is that? You took her to the military. Like she probably thought you were like low key trying to recruit her. This is like a new tactic they just came up with. What is it? She probably came up in the dress too, thinking like we gonna go
No, she didn't
for
come in
dinner
it.
and anything.
No, I told her to dress comfortably, but I didn't know how
Comfortably?
intense the
Tell her that-
kickboxing class was. This was why when I first came to LA, right? And I
Yeah.
just started first. You know, I wanted to try this class out.
Wasn't it called Dog Pound?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was. I forgot
What was the name of it? It was like Playground LA.
No,
Something.
no. That's a dance class. Dance class is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, right if you're good at it.
Yeah. And you need to know how comfortable that person would be, because
Right.
maybe they're too embarrassed or shy to try something new too. So you have to know your audience.
I think it would have been better if you like had the pads, like took her to like our gym apartment building and like trained with her instead of taking her to like a sergeant camp.
Yeah.
And then both y'all just dying,
No,
doing
honestly-
clap push-ups,
I did-
running laps, fucking doing pull-ups and lifting weights and punching each other. She
For the
probably
record,
like,
I didn't know it ended up being a sergeant camp.
See, that's on you. You have to know
Yeah,
exactly
bad
what it's gonna be
preparation.
like.
I thought it has AC. We were gonna get a good workout in, right? And then I get to teach her some moves. But no, it ended up being like exactly what you said, like military style.
yes, yeah, no. That would be a good idea though. I might schedule that in.
What?
Go into like a
private
kick-
little session.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go to it first.
Okay.
And then make sure she can survive.
Do your research. I would say do your research
Yeah.
before you actually take somebody out on a date.
Yeah.
And yeah, but also just know who the person you're taking out is.
Yeah.
Right? Have you guys had a mismatch?
Yeah. I'll be winging it sometimes.
For example,
Let's see. Oh, this is around the same area where you took that girl on a date.
okay,
I took this Chinese girl on a date. And
we'll bleep her name out. Is it?
yeah. And that was like, so pretty much, I forgot exactly what we did on the date, but no, we went hiking. We went hiking for our
Hiking's
first
cute.
date. Yeah.
For the record, English is also her second language, so there's
Yeah,
a
I
language
was
barrier.
getting to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did not speak the best English, and like while texting her, it was kind of dry, and I didn't know if she just wasn't interested or if it was just like she didn't know how to text properly. Maybe if I like sent some like Chinese characters, she probably wouldn't send a bunch of messages.
Right.
But I didn't really know how the date vibe was going. I just kind of said I winged it.
Yeah,
'cause
no, it'd be hard to date her if her
Yeah.
first texting platform is WeChat. Being abroad in Asia, sometimes I can't access certain websites. Therefore, I needed to use a VPN. And my favorite VPN to use has been ExpressVPN. With ExpressVPN, it's an app that reroutes your internet connection through secure servers so your ISP can't see the sites you visit. ExpressVPN also keeps your information secure by encrypting 100% of your data with the most powerful encryptions available. ExpressVPN is available on all devices, phones, computers, tablets, laptops, even your smart TV. It's really easy to use and accessible. For example, Crunchyroll, there's certain shows I can't watch back in the States, like My Hero, but with ExpressVPN, I could watch any website from anywhere in the world. It's a very, very handy tool to be able to just access servers across the world. And on top of that, it protects all the information on your website. So your entire browsing history can be secured privately. That being said, if you want to protect your online activity today, VPN rated #1 by Business Insider. Visit my exclusive link at vpn.com/downbadshow and you can get an extra 3 months for free on a 1-year package. That's ExpressVPN, expressvpn.com/downbadshow.
And then we went on a date, and then hiking was cool, but she was kind of dying on the way up.
Oh.
And then I was kind of like helping her. And then like hiking is like you're trying to scale a mountain, and talking doesn't help with breathing. So yeah, we didn't really talk so much until we got to the top. And then when we got to the top, we didn't even get to the top. We like took the wrong route.
See, you coming at me for doing these
This
was
military
her idea.
drills.
This was her idea. That's why I said I winged it. You
Okay.
fully thought this was a good idea. She gonna love this. Yeah. I was already like, okay, sure, I guess.
That's crazy. Y'all both just took people to boot camps like that. I can see the scene in like Kung Fu Panda when he's trying to get up the mountain and like.
Oh yeah. Now it's like Rocky going up the stairs. Dun, 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 dun. And
yeah, no,
I mean, it
it's-
ended up good though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because remember on New Year's.
Because it was the viewpoint. You get to see the little sunsets going down.
Yeah. Afterwards, we went to a park. We bought like food, and then I
Parks
had
are
like a
cute.
blanket. We laid down on the blanket, and we ate on the grass.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
usually is after the workout, you guys could feel a shared sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, if they're still alive. So what happened after yours?
So we
Did you
weren't
do anything
really
after?
alive after the
Oh.
workout. So I was exhausted, and I said, "Yo, I'm never coming back to this class again." and I don't know about talking to you again.
You didn't know about talking to her?
Actually, no.
She should not be talking to you.
No. We walked to a restaurant, and I remember then
ambulance
like
came.
we had some decent conversation, but then I remember trying to continue the date. Like, oh, let's grab a drink in my apartment. You giving me a face right now.
No.
What's wrong with that?
No. I'm just thinking through in my head.
Okay.
Actually, I wasn't even thinking about you. I was thinking about the study that I learned.
Oh, another study.
Another study.
It's from Psychology
Yes.
Today.
Okay.
But it's basically
Published 3 hours ago.
It's like something. It's called like the shaky bridge study or something like that. But basically, they did this thing where like they had these men cross a bridge, and they in the control experiment it would just be a normal bridge, and they cross over, and there's like a really pretty interviewer on the other side, and she asked them questions. And then afterwards, a second
So it's
person
like a
asked like,
bachelorette,
"Oh,
yeah?
did you find her pretty? Was she attracted to you? Like, would you want to date her?" Like, ask them those kind of questions. And then in the experiment group, they cross the same bridge, but the bridge is like slightly shaky. It's like a little scary. Like, it's nothing that you're like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die."
Right.
But it like gets your adrenaline going.
Yeah.
And then then they meet the interviewer at the end of the bridge, and then they ask the second person. And basically, in the second group, all the men would basically rate that they found the interviewer prettier than the first group, and that they wanted to date her more than the first group. And
Just because they struggled to get there.
and no, it's more the theory of like adrenaline and excitement. So basically, if it gets your heart rate pumping, like if there's an activity gets your heart rate pumping already, and then you meet a girl that is like somewhat attractive, you'll find her more attractive because you basically correlate your like heart pumping and like these feelings with her instead of with the previous thing. And like they kind of find this with like coffee sometimes too. Like if someone like drinks coffee and then they like meet someone like in that state of like heightened awareness, like they find them more attractive. So I actually I was thinking that, and I was like, actually, maybe your idea of like physical activity is good, but it needs to be like middle ground. You know, it just can't be that crazy. But I'm thinking about the dates I've been on where there was physical activity, and yeah, like the dinner after that, where you like, yeah, like you said, the sense of accomplishment, it feels really good actually.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, this person, like we were able to do this thing together, and now we're talking and hanging out, and there's a lot of chemistry.
That makes sense. That's why I drive like 100 miles an hour on the way to dinner. Skip all that shit.
Oh man, Fast and Furious.
I had a question, right? All right. More so for Rosie. What should we call you on this podcast? Rosie, Jasmine?
Oh,
Babe?
whatever. Oh, that one. No, I mean, Jasmine's like a nickname, Rosie's my name. You can do both.
Yeah. But I feel like the audience needs like one.
Oh, the audience? Well, what is maybe the audience can choose. I don't know.
I think Jasmine is what they called before.
Yeah. Let's go with Jasmine.
Jazz.
Let's stick with Jasmine.
Jasmine. Yeah. So I'm curious. What is like the smoothest, most non-creepy way to invite a girl back to your spot?
A movie. Like, do you want to watch a movie?
A movie. But aren't like movies like So
Okay.
so there should be like the ideal date to get to, you know.
No.
It sounds weird to say I want to get her back to my place, but I feel like that's like a safe setting.
Yeah.
And it's like personal and it's like fun and then it's like the most highest chance for like romance.
Right. Well, how it's been for me is well, you don't just like be like, oh, do you want to watch a movie at my place? It's like you kind of, it's almost like, maybe this sounds manipulative, but it's almost like Inception, right? Like you want her to want the idea. You have to be like maybe in conversation, you're like, oh, are there any movies that you really want to watch? Like, is there
Send some
anything,
texts.
right? And then for me, maybe I'm like, oh, I've really been wanting to watch the menu. And then you go like, oh my God, me too. Like, they actually rent that out, or like it's actually in.
I
you know,
just
whatever.
rented out the movie
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my God.
I was
Or
What
like,
are the
oh,
chances?
Right,
Yeah.
or like, oh, it's on HBO Max. I got HBO. Like, would you want to see it tonight?
No, I bought it
And
last
like,
night.
how would I say no? I'm like, I literally just like, oh yeah, I want to watch it.
Right.
So now I'm excited for the idea.
Welcome, fellas.
And
So a movie.
how would you feel? Now, how would you feel if he took you to a restaurant that was right downstairs from his apartment?
Oh yes. That's a big Jimmy thing.
Right. Wait. Hold on. It just so happens that all my favorite restaurants are around my apartment.
Oh, is it?
Do you think it's weird if a guy like sets you like on a like? Do you think it's weird when a guy says let's go on a date here and it's very close to his house? Because then it kind of insinuates that like, oh, he's trying to.
But you
he's
wouldn't
trying to
even.
bring me back
Hold
to his
on.
place.
But you wouldn't even know it's close to his house though. You just got a address.
Yeah.
Really.
What if I'm like, hey, let's go on a date here, right? And then we're at the date, and I'm like, you want to go to my spot? And it takes us a minute to get to my spot.
No, see, okay, here's
like our thoughts running through your head as you're walking to his
Now,
apartment?
here's where I think transparency goes a long way. Because I actually was asked out on a date recently, right? And the guy was like, oh, there's this like spot that's near where I live that I really want to take you to because it's one of my favorite spots.
Yeah.
And of course it makes sense because it's like, well, he lives in the area. Of course, you know, the places he's tried is close to his house. So I don't think it's weird that, right? And I already know beforehand. So when I get there and his house is like a minute away, that's not going to be creepy to me because I was told,
Right.
right?
Word.
But
I gotta write these down. These are like things I knew, but I just didn't like. I'd be forgetting to practice.
yeah. I there like all around our building. There's Natalia's, the Peruvian spot.
Yeah.
There's two Thai spots.
You're
Yeah.
gonna dox us right now. They're going to get a map and just
Right.
find a location and find Jimmy.
Well-
he definitely lives a block away from these spots.
And here's the thing again is you want to make it feel like she had the idea or she got to contribute. So again, it's like the option of like,
gave us
hey,
cheat
like I
codes.
know, hey, I know a lot of like right, like I know spots around me that are really good. Like, do you want to try that, or you know, we
Like
can
a little choose your own
right,
adventure.
or like
you pick.
or maybe it can
What-
be you know closer to you, but I don't really know the areas around there. I'll try to research. But most of the time, she's gonna be like, oh, if you vouch for this restaurant, I'll go there instead.
Right.
Would you rather set up a date that's near your spot or her spot?
My spot.
Yeah. How about you? What would you prefer? What's more comfortable to you as a girl? Going to his spot or going back to your spot?
No, again, it depends on what I just believe will be a better date. I'm what I'm telling you guys what happened to me, right? He was like, yeah, like we can be close to you or close to me.
Yeah.
He's like, if it's close to you, I can research some stuff. Cause right, you're gonna ask the girl like, you have spots, and maybe I do, but I don't want to plan a date. I'm lazy.
But what do you
Whatever.
prefer? Say it's the same archery spot near you, and it's the same archery spot near him. What are you more comfortable with? Going back to your spot or going back to his spot after the date?
Like, okay, are we fucking?
Oh no. Whoa, here's the thing. It's not. It's kind of up in the air. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of you got this like air of first date awkwardness lingering in the air. But you know you guys are kind of making eye contact. You guys are kind of sharing some
I see.
vibes.
I can rephrase the question.
No, I get.
Okay.
I actually think I would prefer going to his place because I think it gives me more control. Where like if I want to leave, I can.
Right.
Like I'd rather leave if I want to go home and be like, oh, it's so late, I gotta leave. Versus I'm at my house now and I gotta kick this guy out because I've actually had a hard time kicking men out before.
Damn.
Okay.
And
What's the hardest part about kicking out men? Are they like, they try to stay, they try to overstay?
Yeah, and I just feel like I'm so like nice as a person. Like he'll just be like, "Oh, well, it's like really late," or like I don't know if I can drive right now. I don't, things like that. And then I'll just be like, "Oh, it's fine, you can." Right? Versus when it's me, like I have full control over like, "No, I can drive even if it's meant like who cares?"
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what? Okay, I'm gonna give you a list of things, right, that we could do at my apartment, and you let me know which one you would be down for.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
First one's cleaning.
No. What?
Kidding.
First one is I got a jar of green tea ice cream.
Ooh.
Like, oh man, this taste in my mouth is, oh. You want to get some green tea ice cream upstairs?
I mean, you could just go to an ice cream spot.
No, it's closed. All the ice cream spots are closed.
Nah, they open pretty late, man. There's
Yeah.
till like 11 p.m. A lot of them.
Like you gotta think of it as like a.
You're
trap.
not going back for green tea ice cream?
I'm not. I wouldn't even have green tea
Jimmy-
is such a weird selection too.
I don't see. That's what again. It has to be her. Like after dinner, like, do you want dessert? Do you like ice cream? And if she says yes, then you're like, oh, I actually have this really good green tea ice cream.
Ah.
Again, you have to like. She has to want it first. But like, right? If out of nowhere, it's like. Maybe I just had a good dinner. I feel satisfied, and you're like, you want to go back to my spot for green tea ice cream? I'd be like,
Well, so basically, just ask the question. Like, oh, I got it back in my spot.
And then
You
meanwhile,
ask the leading question, right?
Right.
Where you're trying to go.
Right.
do you think it's manipulative to say let's go back to my spot and get ice cream, and there's no ice cream there, and then once
Oh.
you say yes, I Instacart it?
That's fucked up. I'd be pissed. I'd be mad.
You open up the fridge. Oh man, I just ran out yesterday.
Now, as I'm going up my elevator, the Instacart guy comes. He's like, Gabriel? Yeah, thank you. And she's like, no. I just got this so I can replace the one we're about to finish. Yeah. She'd give me a look.
No,
I would never do this though.
It's happened to me before. I went back to someone's place thinking there'd be snacks, and then there weren't, and then they Instacarted it. And I'm like sitting there waiting for the.
Wait, he tricked you? He said, let's go have snacks at my spot, and there were no snacks? You got bamboozled.
Yo, how would you feel if you go back to a guy's spot and you see like a drawer filled with snacks? Like packed from I'm talking just this is Willy Wonka's fucking chocolate factory.
Yeah, like our boy in Toronto, Eric and
Yeah, Sham.
yeah.
You open this, like you got snacks from Japan, you got Korea, you got just everything.
Yeah, you should ask it like, do you think a guy's a fuckboy if he's got like a fire snack drawer in his apartment?
No, I think that's like a
She
man.
talking to the mic.
That's like a man that's like organized and like has his life together to me. Or like he provides. That's what I get from that.
Right.
Because I feel like I've been.
These girls
like,
be gullible.
I've been.
Oh, you're so
I've been
gullible.
to
You're
men-
so gullible.
I've
If I
been
got a
to-
snack jar
no.
that is dedicated
I don't know.
to having the perfect shit for shorties.
Yeah, but then I benefit from it. This is like the conversation we had. Like, I think it's good that you ran through because now I benefit from it.
Hold on.
Oh, thank you.
Because I benefit from that. Like,
Can you
if
tap
you
me on the
know-
back while you say that?
Like,
Say it's good that I'm ran
I
through.
think it's good that you ran
Oh,
through,
thank
Gabe.
you.
'Cause now
Or you're the one running through these streets.
No, because
No, I'm running away from them because I'm wholesome.
because I've been to men's spots before that have nothing.
Right.
Like no fucking, I don't know, like they've got no tea, they've got no snacks, they've got no condoms.
Unprepared.
And I'm like,
no condoms
no
is crazy.
condoms.
Yeah, no condoms is
And
crazy.
I'm like, what is this? Like
Yeah. He got no arsenal.
nothing.
Yeah.
No loadouts.
I got
nothing.
I got the Hex. I got the Fire and the Ice. I got man. My favorite
Jimmy
is
got a
gotta be
vending
the
machine in his room.
lambskins.
Oh.
Yeah, and you know it's just being prepared, really. You know, and I feel like, bro, you even if you go like trick or treating, bro, you gotta have at least a couple of just little Hershey kisses
Right.
on your nightstand.
Right. Actually, this makes me think of the reverse, right? Like if a woman is, so let's say, right, you take a girl out, you come back, and then you take her clothes off, and her bra and panties are matching. Do you feel like,
Oh, I'm
right,
turned
like-
on.
huh?
I'm turned on.
Exactly. So the preparation, you're not gonna be like, whoa, she was prepared for this. I don't like.
She was trying to fuck me. Disgusting.
You know,
Ew.
exactly.
No, I'm being grossed out. I'm grossed out. Like, wow, you really thought you was going to let me clap? Wow.
My question
Disgusting.
is she
Go
is,
home.
is she wearing a thong or regular panties?
I personally don't like thongs.
Damn, I gotta take these off then.
It worked. Got him. No. If I had to choose between the two, I'd prefer like a nice set of panties. Unless her butt looks fire in a thong. I feel like most girls can't pull off a thong.
I feel like any girl that goes to the gym could probably pull off a thong.
Oh yeah, I'll pull off a
And
thong.
I'm guessing you don't go out with shorties that prioritize fitness.
I'm not talking about my personal experiences. I'm talking about in general.
Okay, all right.
Yes. It's my personal experiences. You know my personal experiences.
Well,
Those are thong wearing candidates right there.
invalidates your opinion about thongs.
Yeah, but I'm just being general.
In general, you don't like thongs.
Yeah.
I
Thongs are harder to pull off than panties. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Rosie, how do you feel if you had a fire date with a guy, right? Everything went perfect. Romantic dinner, fun activities, ice cream, you go back to his spot, and then you pull on his pants and he's got tighty whities on.
I don't actually think I will care that
Care?
much. Yeah.
What if it's like loose?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
It's like
Tighty
you-
whities is like skin tight. It's like damn near
Like
panties.
damn,
and
you
white.
you took down your pants and you wearing shorts underneath.
You look like a third grader.
No, okay. I think the only thing that would turn me off is if they're dirty. You know, but you guys have to understand again, like the average man does not put that much effort in. Like I have seen so many men with like holes in their boxers.
Really? Damn.
So the bar is really low here. Where like, bro, I don't care if you like you have
You ever
on something
comment on
and
that?
it's
Like,
clean.
hey, yo, bro. you getting some fresh air behind your butt?
My man, his shit's just
I mean,
ventilated.
it's awkward. It's awkward to bring up on a
Right.
first date or
It is.
something. You
It
know?
is.
Is it? You should.
Mate,
That will
yeah.
help change the world.
I have another question.
Yeah.
If you go back to his bed and you see just like filled with plushies, turn on or turn off?
Depends on the plushie. I think it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, Jimmy weird.
But like almost in general, like even if I go into a girl's rooms and it's like that many plushies,
Ran through. Certified ran through. If she got the squishies, the squishmallows, whatever,
all
she is ran through.
I have 4 plushies.
I don't know. No, here's the thing. 4 is not a lot. I'm imagining like a whole
Oh,
like,
no,
lineup.
no,
That's
no,
okay.
no,
4
no.
is fine. No, yeah.
I just need some stuff to cuddle with.
I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I think it's like whatever they're passionate about is fine. It's more about what it is. Like, does it align with my interests, right? So, for example, I have a Luffy plushie because I love anime,
Right.
and so if I go to a man's place and he has like anime plushies, I'd be like, oh, this is
Cute.
attractive,
Turn
yeah,
on. Yeah.
because we have something in common now. But if they had like I don't know, like a Rick and Morty plushie or something, then I'd be like,
Oh, damn. You just offended like half the world.
don't get me wrong, I think Rick and Morty is funny, but like imagine liking Rick and Morty so much that you
that's
go
kinda
out
weird.
and buy money for like a Rick plushie in your room.
Right, like a Pickle James or what are you-
Pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick. Yeah. That is kind of weird to have that much of a perception for Rick and Morty.
Right. That's what I'm right, because that's what a plushie represents to me. It's like you like something this much that you want it in plushy form in your room and you spend money on it.
Right. A collection is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is like an ideal setup for a guy's bedroom?
Like, what's the interior decor?
Yeah.
We're looking. You want a nice little scented candle on the bed?
Candles are important. Candles set so much of the ambience.
Candles are a vibe. What if his mattress is on the floor? He's a great guy.
Matches are on the floor?
His mattress is on the floor.
Damn. And this is his first fucking week at the apartment?
Now he's been living there, but he's got like a stable
going
job.
on?
He's like a nice software engineer.
There was going. You can't buy a bed frame?
He just never got to it. Or maybe he likes sleeping on the floor.
No, I actually I have such a like such an ick for like just not a good bed setup if you have the resources, because it reminds me of this ex I had that didn't have pillowcases on his pillow. He slept on bare pillows.
I've done that before. But I only did it because they were Oh, hold on, come back. Hold
up. So that means if you dirty your pillow,
I washed the whole thing.
you wash the.
But the pillows that I got are like cooling pillows. And I feel like once you put the cover over it, it just feels like a normal pillow. So you know when the pillow's cold at night? I got like cooling technology pillows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
even those, they don't come with natural.
They're just not as cold.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, sure.
Okay,
You have a reason.
word.
But again, we're kind of talking like for
no,
no
you-
reason. They're just
Regular
lazy.
pillows.
Yeah.
Non-cooling technology pillows.
Cooling technology pillows. Yeah, you have to explain this at that very moment too. It's like
Yeah, I hate
before you
that.
get turned off.
Yeah. Disclaimers at the door. By the way, I have a Rick and Morty plushie, but it was a gift. It was a gag gift. I have candles, but they're scented like poo poo.
Okay.
And I do not have a pillow cover on my pillow because it is cooling technology and it's better. Trust me.
Before you get turned off, just lay on the pillow.
Yeah,
Just try.
I'm gonna bring the pillow out. Put on her face.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that I don't think that's a common ick though. Like what you just described, like not having a pillowcase. I mean, I get it. It's like
No,
you
that's
should
weird.
have one.
I think that's
But-
kind of weird. If it's a regular pillow, you got like the little lint hanging out. Sometimes the pillows aren't like super like in shape. Like they're not firm or anything, so they just look like just bags of lint.
Bags of lint.
Yeah, like a bag of fucking lint, like a bean bag.
No, you're telling me if you went to a girl's room and she didn't have pillowcase, it's just bare pillows, you wouldn't be thrown off by that?
Now, I will say a big turn on is when she's got a fire bed set in the room. Oh man,
Yeah, if your bed is built like a hotel,
Yeah.
I am extra turned on.
No.
If you
Yeah.
have just white pillow sheets and white covers, I am because you know what it is? Something about that just makes it feel
like home. Oh,
Y'all had such different
Damn.
answers there.
see, Jimmy ran through for that.
No, but if it's white, you know, it just stands out.
Yeah.
Right, and it feels clean. It feels like, you know, like I'm ready to make love now. Right, whereas if it's black, the color just, I don't know, it kind of throws me off a little. It feels dirty. It feels like there might be a couple stains there that I can't see.
Jimmy had trust issues.
Yeah. Or Jimmy uses black covers.
This makes me
He
think.
knows
I
from
went
experience.
to a girl's place once, and
Girls?
she had. Yeah, why are you shocked? I'm bisexual.
Oh.
So she has like, you know, the things where you can hang over your bed almost like a curtains, like
Oh
curtains.
yeah.
Do you know that where it like hangs from the ceiling and it like covers the bed like
Okay.
So each
okay.
corner of the bed there's like a stick, and then there's like
yeah
curtains all around. So it
And
looks like a
that-
little dream bed.
and that was hot to me. I was like, whoa.
What kind of bedroom is this? Is this a mansion? This is a
It's just a normal bedroom, but it was so clean and like
very elegant.
beautiful.
Okay.
She had 2 candles burning,
damn.
Damn, she was
like
ready
a bunch
to go
of
crazy.
flowers, like
Sounds
both
like you
fresh.
in a castle.
Kind of like that.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
That gives off like ran through energy though.
No, what? No,
Yeah.
that gives off like royalty energy. Like wow. Thank you, your Majesty. I'm ready to eat your box.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm
Just
not
on a
giving
silver
you this
platter.
dick. I will just eat you out.
Munch. I'm munching for 2 hours, as Vit says.
But
Now we should bring in some more personal experiences from these icks.
Personal experience. But yeah, I mean, getting back on track, right? We're talking about bad dates. Have you guys ever had any really terrible dates?
I think
Like, dates that you regretted, like, probably shouldn't have gone.
Yeah, I had one.
Oh.
This is when I was in New York.
Okay.
And it was like one of the first times I went on a date with a girl on Tinder. And then we were like chatting, right? And she looked like good in her photos. And then the conversation was going like a little too well, where I was like, questioning it back then. Because I was like, not as confident. I was like, this is, I matched with a girl like that's on Tinder and she's pretty. And she's actually replying, we're talking. I was like,
Right.
Seemed a little too good to be true.
Right.
Then, I invited her to like this area. I used to work at a restaurant.
Max Brenner?
Yeah, Max Brenner. No, before. It was Miller's Ale House in Regal Park.
Okay.
And there's like a whole mini mall there. So there's like a bunch of things to do and whatnot. And then I invited her there and then I'm waiting for her. And as I'm waiting, she's a little late and then somebody comes up to me and I'm thinking this person's like asking me for directions, like, for the mall or something. And then she just has her name and then it's her. So then in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, I thought this was a completely random stranger about to ask me for questions. But this is the girl I've been talking to for weeks. And she looked nothing like her photos.
Oh no.
Like her photos look like they were like 4 years ago. She was just the makeup was different. It was like a little photoshopped. On top of that, she was like a lot bigger. And then I was just like,
Sir, you need to leave.
yeah, stranger danger. And then in the back of my head, like, good thing I'm not reactive because I feel like if that was you would have been like,
Oh, damn.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
yeah. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. So in the back of my head, I'm like, holy, what the hell? This girl looks nothing like her photos. What the fuck? What do I do? Do I continue to date? This and that. But in my head, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah. And then we continued to date. And then automatically, I had things planned out for the date. I deleted all of them shits.
Oh.
I just took her to get food. And then I was like, yep, let's go home.
Oh.
It was nice. That was nice meeting you.
Damn.
Yeah. On top of that, she was very awkward and like just nervous and whatnot. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the time, I didn't know how to make like awkward scenarios or like make awkward people feel more comfortable. So it was just not a good date.
Took her ass to Chipotle, huh?
I took her to my job.
Yeah.
I used my employee discount. I saved as much money as possible.
Yeah.
Lunch special and employee discount.
At the end, you're like, oh, well, you look at the time. I
Yeah.
gotta work now.
Yeah. I just go clock in.
Dude.
I'm like, I go to my manager. Yo, can you tell me I gotta clock in right now?
Oh
Yo,
my
give me some
God.
extra hours
Yeah,
right now.
this date is going terrible.
Damn. No, catfishing sucks. Like being
Yeah.
catfished. I've been catfished before, and it's like not even like that thing where
How
it's
do
like.
guys catfish?
So this guy was just using. It was like, have you guys seen Love Hard? It was straight up a guy just using a different guy's photos.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, with the Asian Jimmy O Yang.
Yeah, yeah,
use
yeah.
It.
Oh, you got catfish like that?
Yeah, just a different person, and like, and I only
Same
found out.
ethnicity?
No, I don't even know. Well, see, we
That's like me putting Jackson
Well,
Wang on Tinder, and I show up like,
Well, no.
Jackson Wang.
No. I never met up with the guy, so I don't know. But
Okay,
it was
okay.
like we were texting and like getting along really well, right? Like
Yeah.
I almost even like had a crush on him just from texting. And like we were talking about like meeting up, and then he started getting really weird, where he started like asking for nudes in like a really aggressive way, like just like and then super like just started sexting basically. He's like, yeah, I want to beep
my
this
Nick.
beep and beep this. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, how do you
even
ask for
gonna say
nudes
it.
in an aggressive way?
Just like
With the gun emoji?
no,
Nudes?
like I want to see your your fucking
Says
like,
right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Voice message?
No, but like it was like a barrage of texts,
Oh.
And out of nowhere, it was just like really cute flirting. And then we started talking about meeting up, and it's this. And I got so creeped out that I screenshotted those messages in his face and I posted it on Twitter. I was like, dude, this guy like got so weird with me out of nowhere, like call the cops, whatever.
And everyone's like, isn't that Jackson Wang?
oh yeah, people.
Isn't that famous
People
man?
recognized it. People recognized the guy. Wait, this is funny, and but it was Scott Ho was the pictures of the guy
Oh,
that was being
Scott?
used. Yeah, that was the pic. No, that was the picture.
And Scott DMs you like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't say anything to
Yeah,
you.
so they comment. They're like, I think you because it said the name said like Jack or something like that in like
okay.
Singapore, and they're like, yeah.
Singapore.
So my followers were like, I think it's a catfish. And I was like, oh my God. And I like actually messaged Scott. I was like, dude, I think there's a guy using your pictures on his profile.
And Scott's
And
like,
it
oh, so you wouldn't want to date with me, huh?
Yeah,
If I was Scott, I would have hit you with that.
Oh, shit.
yeah, that was a separate thing. But anyway,
No, I see you swipe right.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Scott's
took
like,
a
no.
liking to these pictures.
Yeah, Scott's like, how about you talk to the real one? Okay, so I think that's maybe that was Scott's burner account. Oh man, fuck! I had a question. But are you telling a girl straight up if she catfishes you, like when you meet her finally? What kind of conversations are you having?
It depends on how old am I. Like if
No,
this
right
was-
away. She comes
If
up
this
to
is
you.
me now,
She comes up to you. You see her. She looks nothing like her photos. What are you saying? 3 seconds.
and she sees me and she recognizes me,
Yeah.
I might say, I'm not Jimmy. I'm not Jimmy.
you reverse catfish. You're like, no.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for my wife right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, you look at that. She's across the street.
And she's
I'm
like,
dipping.
no, but this is you. This is your profile.
Oh wow, that man looks just like me.
You are not smooth.
Depending on if how far stretched removed she is from her actual picture.
Yeah.
If she's like kind of similar, right? But like she just looks slightly different, maybe a couple pounds heavier, I'll go through with it. But if it's like so drastic where, I swiped right on an Asian girl and she's a
Muslim, what did I
Mexican or Muslim, she comes with a turban. Bro, I'm leaving, bro.
Wait. I have a question for you too. What if? So let's say it was you guys. Like, not to say that you catfish, but let's say I match with you and I think you look a certain way. I meet you in person and I'm actually like, I don't find him attractive. I'm not gonna date him.
Yeah.
Would you want me to go through with that date anyways, or do you want me to be like, hey, I'm gonna be honest, you're not cute to me and this is not gonna work out. We should go home and like not waste our time.
No. Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lie
right.
to me. Don't.
I would.
Right.
It's
not
like
hurt my
do you want to
feelings.
help him or do you just want to like let the world solve this problem?
Yeah.
I think-
I'm not gonna.
In my scenario, I didn't choose to help her. I just was cordial. I had to date.
It's not
and
your
I ended it as
responsibility,
short as
bro.
possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like, yo, you need to stop catfishing people.
Oh,
Just give her a stern talk and she
I-
just starts crying.
that's
I don't
crazy.
want to be there for that.
yeah.
You don't know how the guys gonna
That's
react.
no, I agree. So my take on that is like, you've committed to a date. Whatever it is this person portrayed themselves to be online and whatever research you did or didn't do, like you committed to seeing this person for this planned activity and you go through with it.
Yeah, but you didn't commit to like a peer review report of like what they look.
Yeah, it's like you hire an employee and he just lied on his resume. And then you give him a skill to do, and he's like, I don't know how to do this. You're not gonna fire him? You gonna fire him.
That's different though. I think that's different.
I don't think so. So you're gonna go on a date with a guy, even if you get catfished by him.
Well, again, I think it's to Jimmy's point how catfished it was. Like, is this, just really good photos or like just a different person? But I have been on dates where like, yeah, I end up seeing him in person and like, I don't know, yeah, like he's like his skin is really bad and he's like way shorter than I thought he would be, like things like that. And I'm like,
Oh, way shorter.
Ooh, I got an idea. Pull up that photo from the Jubilee video we did.
Oh,
Yeah. So let's say, right, you go on a date, and then
she's seen the picture. She's seen the picture.
yeah, let's say you go on a date, right? You match with Jimmy, and you see how he looks now, but then on the date he shows up looking like this.
oh,
What? Yeah, let's use that.
All right, let's put a.
Yeah, we'll throw the photo up. So this is Jimmy about like 40 pounds heavier with makeup for a video we did. I see it all on her face. Yep, she know we got to answer. She not going. She,
Oh, shit.
She's like, hey, friend.
And he pulls up with a beanie for some reason. For some reason.
I don't know. Here's my thing. I'm just saying, I would, like you said, you don't want your feelings hurt. Like you want this person to care enough about you as a person
Such a
to
bad
still go
photo.
through with the date. Like I feel like, right, like I will just keep my time short. Like I've done dates where it's like, yeah, I didn't find them attractive. It's like at the hour mark, I gotta go, or someone is calling me.
Do you think he could make a comeback with his personality?
That's the thing too, is I actually think I have a lot of room for like if your
This much
personality
room?
is perfect.
That's a lot of room. That's 3,000 square feet. That is a lot of room. I think he needs to like he gotta start convincing.
Like this is what you swiped right on, and then this is what you got.
I think we would be friends. I think I would.
That's
Oh,
the
I
worst.
think I'd go
man.
through the hangout and yeah.
It's a hangout now.
Yeah. It's a hangout. But I go through with it.
Yeah.
Like even though it's dinner, you guys are getting drinks. It's a hangout.
I'm splitting the bill. I'm paying for myself.
He's like, no, please let me pay. You're like,
No.
no. I don't want to owe you
No,
anything.
no. Actually, do you want me to cover this? I think you need. I think you've been through a lot.
I'd be like, honestly, we should have skipped dinner.
No, I'm just kidding. I would.
Oh shit! You don't need any more dinner. You need a workout.
The guy.
You wanna go to kickboxing?
Oh, that's acceptable. Yeah. No, I have a theory that when it comes to catfishing, I feel like girls usually end up looking a little bit less better, but guys usually end up looking a little bit more better in person.
Oh, just compared to their online dating profiles.
Yeah, like say you slide on somebody on Instagram.
All right.
I feel like guys just don't know how to take photos, or they're just bad at photos, and they end up looking cuter in person.
Right.
But I feel like girls, like, you know, there's like a whole competition.
Yo,
challenge.
you know how you know a guy's a thought if they take immaculate
Good
photos.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you swipe through their profile, you know, like,
He knows how to pose.
yeah,
He's got the
he's
fit
got like a
pics.
professional like DSLR camera
Yeah.
shot. You know,
Ran
he's
through.
got like
He's got a suit.
he's got a suit picture.
Yep.
He's got like
Turtleneck,
a,
white turtleneck.
white turtleneck,
Yeah.
a beige, you know. And then he's got the unintentional or unironic gym picture,
Oh, I hate.
or the unironic like fucking shirtless picture of him at the beach. It's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not trying to take a gym selfie,
Yeah.
but still you got abs. Thought.
Yeah, I actually get really turned off when a guy's profile is very thoughty like that. Like there are certain pictures that I just like exactly like the shirtless gym pic.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, it's not a gym pic. It's actually like at the beach.
Who's a friend that we
See,
could pull up?
I think beach is acceptable, but like when it's just in the gym, you're being thought, but you didn't even like try to like not be.
Yeah.
And then, or like the guy holding a fish or a dead animal.
Oh my god!
Like those are.
the fish
Have
on
you
the
not
boat.
noticed? There's
the
so many, Tinder profile, and
Oh
it's a
my
guy holding a
God.
fish.
Yeah,
like
certified
an actual,
red flag.
like an actual fish.
Like he just went fishing.
Yeah.
and then he's showing what he got.
Yeah.
You know, like
oh,
holding
like a
fish.
big fish.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a little goldfish in a bag.
No, that's cute.
Oh, like that's not cute.
Yeah. Like something they hunted or like,
Oh,
you know.
oh,
And it's
oh.
like, or what else is a turn off? Oh, I hate
Make sure to keep it like.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I
If
hate-
you want to sit back, you can hold it.
men on dating apps that don't have a bio. Cause to me that's like, oh, you think you're too hot to have a personality.
But what if he's not
interesting?
attractive and he doesn't have a bio?
Yo, what if his bio or like on a dating app is just, hey, let's just be friends.
I would probably match. But I love. Well, we talked about this earlier, but I
You heard
love
it here first.
I love making friends, and I love being friend zoned. Actually,
Right. But here's the thing. It's in the context of a dating app. So hook, line, and sinker.
Yep.
I'm taking you out to dinner.
that's wow. Is that what happened to me?
Yo.
You're a victim.
Because in my head, I feel when I see that, I feel safe. I'm like, oh, he just wants, like
Oh,
he's, not,
no.
he's not trying to fuck
And
me.
you
He's not,
shake the phone and then it says, I'm trying to hit on the first night. You're like, here.
that's crazy.
Yeah. The hook is a little let's be friends bio. Add that to the hook. All right. Time to get these bitches out.
That's crazy. We talked about this, but I'm too. I think I do get tricked easily. I think.
Nah, we can't let our co-host beat us down bad, bro.
No. What was the first thing you said when you came here?
Yeah, you're like, what's your problem with dating or like dates, first dates? And I was like, I fuck too much on the first date. I have a hard time not fucking on the first date.
Nah, Rosie keep getting finesse.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
the guy kisses me, and then it just happens.
She got no self control. Oh man.
No, I know all these tricks because they happen to me. He's like, "Oh, what's a movie you want? You want to watch?" I'm like, "Oh my god, I really want to see this." We go to his place. He like doesn't even know where to buy it from. And he's like, "I actually don't have the movie. What if we just hang out now? You want?" Yeah, and then we fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, and afterwards she's like,
No.
"Damn it again! How did this happen again? It happened 2 days ago." Oh man.
Yeah, which is why I like being friend zoned. I almost do it to myself now, where I sometimes go out on a date and I'm like, by the way, I'm not trying to hook up. I just like put it on the bat. So if
Right.
they're trying to hook up, they like filter themselves out. So only the guys that aren't trying.
So what happens if you get hit with that on a date, Gabe?
So I got hit with that a few months ago, actually. Yeah. And so I matched her on Hinge, and then we're chatting. This is and that. It's going all right. And then we start texting. And then we're texting about, where to hang out. She wanted to go to her spot, make food, go out, like around her. And I was like, all right, bet. And then like we're flirting a little bit. And then randomly she just like double texted me with like a huge paragraph saying like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm not the girl to like, fuck on the first date. That's not, how from my prior experience, that's not how, relationships are, go. And like usually, fucking on the first date ends up with like, you guys just being like a one night stand. And then like, I guess pretty much guys like just stop putting an effort after they fuck like on the first night.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, that's fine. This is that. And then the day happened, and then, it was pretty cordial. And then we went out another time, and then we drank, we had fun. We went back to my spot, and my cock was in her mouth.
Okay, see, but that's the second date. That's the second date. That's fine. If I'm a second date fuck girl, I'd be so happy with that. I'd be so proud of myself.
You okay with second place? You see, I ain't gonna lie, cause like I thought like, she said I don't put out.
Right.
And then I went back to the message. She says, "I don't fuck on the first time." I should have known second time for sure. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. I remember there was one time where I ended the night at a hotel.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's just us two ended up in the hotel room, right? And I thought for sure I'm hitting. Right? I was like, and remember all too vividly. It was a really nice hotel too, so I feel like the vibes have been already set for me. All right, so I dimmed the lighting. Like, yeah, let me put on some. What songs do you like?
Yeah. I remember you bought snacks too.
I did buy snacks.
Wow.
Yeah.
But my first question was like, let's set the vibe real quick. What kind of songs do you like listening to? She loves R&B. Play some R&B.
You thought that was a sign to like, you know.
Then this is I took a page out of your book, Gabe.
Oh.
Yeah, I said, I could really use a massage right now.
Okay, that's not.
Oh.
You altered it a little bit. I like giving a massage.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Gabe's better. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
If someone offered me a massage, I'd take it.
That's actually how I lost my virginity.
Have they heard? They've heard.
It's on my
this story.
channel.
Okay.
Yeah. And I lost my virginity to a girl that had a boyfriend, and I gave her a massage. And then
I forgot what I said. It was something to do with massages.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I wanted a massage.
You wanted a massage.
Yeah,
That's
I
a little
wanted a
selfish.
massage. Huh?
That's a little selfish.
Yeah, I was walking all day holding the camera, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, my neck. Oh. You mind if give me a massage and then I'll return the favor.
Okay, if you say that, that's fine. That's fine.
And I think when I was getting the massage,
Start
that
moaning.
was
Start moaning.
No. I just leaned back. I looked at her, and then I did one of these, right? And then she's like, ah.
You scared that poor woman. Huh? She was like, this wasn't a massage.
For the record, I'm already on her lap. I'm already, in her grasp.
Yeah.
Right? The lights are dimmed. We're listening to Rihanna.
Yeah.
I'm like, perfect setting to get a massage and make out.
Yeah. Do you think Jimmy had the right to make that move right there?
I think I might have been freaked too, honestly.
Really?
You might have been freaked out.
Yeah, I don't know. I've gone to the point now where I'm so used to
I
like
got no game.
a guy asking me
Yeah.
if I want to kiss before we kiss. Where I feel like if they just grab me, like I'll probably just like jerk.
Yeah, I used to be so torn because like I grew up like very like hesitant, overthinking. So like for until I lost my virginity, like anytime like I made out with a girl, it was always them making a move on me.
Wow.
Because I was always like so nervous and I didn't want to like mess up anything
Yeah.
or like take the wrong signals.
Yeah.
And even if there were signals, I still wouldn't take it. And I think I got good at like teasing the girl to make a move on me because I didn't want to make a move.
Wait, how would you tease a girl to make a move on you?
Give her a massage and then just start grabbing her ass.
Nah,
Ding, ding, ding.
I'll just like kind of like be very close or like talk to her very closely.
That's exactly what I did. I talked
But
to
I would never make the move though. I would never make the move. Like I'll be talking to her like very close,
Right.
and then I'd be like, "What are you doing in my face?" Like or stuff like that. Like I'd like tease it. If that makes sense.
What are you doing in my face?
Yeah. Or I'd be like, say it to my face, and then she'll get really close, and then yeah. What? I don't think that's a good example, but
What do you think about that one? What are you doing so close to my face?
See, so here's
bad.
here's my thing is I don't think I've ever made a move like to a guy for the first time.
really,
I like legit don't know. Like I do not know how to lean in for a kiss. I don't even know if I know how to like ask for a kiss because I've never had to. Like
Right.
yeah, he's usually kissing me before I've even thought about it. So
That's I thought that was what I was trying to do before it registered. But she got crazy reflexes.
yeah. You should have taken her to the training class. She would have done well there.
Right. But usually that's what happens. It's like the guy leads, the guy makes the move.
I feel like on paper, it was like green signals.
Yeah.
Right? Like she was down to go back to your hotel. You're playing like nice music to set the mood. The lighting was good. You guys had a nice date.
Right.
You're in bed together. She's
Right.
giving you a massage.
Right.
And then, you probably looked up. She's looking at you, holding eye contact. And then you
Yes.
were like, okay, this is the moment.
Yes.
And then she just did not think that at all. So I was just
Which
like,
is wild to me,
that
bro.
is kind of wild. I still would have made the move there personally. That's just me.
I don't.
Okay, well, this is what she proceeds to do. She sets me up, right? She's like, Jimmy, I don't want to do this the first night. Right?
Respectable.
She's like I'm attracted to you a lot, but I just and look, if we drank tonight, I think we might have fucked. But like respectfully, I like you a lot. I don't want to do this.
Aw.
Yeah. And
I hate those type of messages. Just let me hit. God damn. Why we gotta beat around the bush? I'm like, let me introduce you to my friend Rosie, Jasmine.
I don't know, Jimmy. I just don't think you should be assuming that. I don't think anybody should be assuming that like sure, green flags, whatever, but it's like some girls, I don't know, or like some people in general, just like yeah, like they're not thinking that like if her head is not there at all, she's like, oh yeah, we're just hanging out, like he really does need a massage. I care about him. I'm gonna give it to him. Then it will like if her mind isn't there at all, of course it's gonna freak her when it suddenly like goes there.
She was just being nice.
Which is why I am such a big fan of like the guy just asking.
Yeah, I started asking.
Yeah, that's like so sexy.
you
to
started
me.
asking.
It's
Every now
like
and
such a
then.
turn on for me when the guy is like, "Can I kiss you?" before kissing.
But I feel like it's so hard.
Such an awkward.
It's hard. Like I've done it, and thankfully when I've done it, it worked out well. But then I would hear girls like talk about it. Like sometimes like if I like made the move on myself, right, and I ended up kissing her. And then like later on, I'll go talk about like, the time you kissed. And I'll be like, you think it would have been awkward if I like asked you, if I give you a kiss? And then some girls are like, oh yeah, I hate that. Just kiss me.
Do you
so
ask-
now I'm like, which one is it?
Right.
No?
Do you ask just for the kiss, or do you ask for everything? Hey, can I lick your box now?
Nah,
Hey, can I suck your titty now?
nah,
Hey, can I eat your ass now?
nah. I feel like the kiss is just like the first step to break the ice. And then everything else is kind of like feeling it, like being present, like, while you're making out. Right, like kind of testing, like grabbing her butt, and then like if she doesn't like move your hand up, or if she likes it, like you feel like she's like into it.
I don't know. I've done both. I've done where like the guy asked every single step of the way, and it was actually so sexy to me. Like before taking off my shirt, he'd be like, is this okay? Like, can I take this off? And then like right if he's
Can
like,
I unhook
he'd
your
be-
bra?
What is it,
like it's like
questionnaire?
more like, can I take the, you know? And
This is
then
a questionnaire.
it's like like that.
Yes.
But like a lot of just like a lot of checking, a lot of like,
Can I brush
is
your
this
hair?
okay? Does this feel good? And I felt so cared for.
Yeah.
That was really sexy to me. And I've had guys that just don't, you know, kind of go with the vibe. But I think honestly, I think it's really dangerous, you know, this mentality of like go with the vibe, because sometimes people read the signs wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes, right? Like I think a lot of people don't know how to communicate. And I mean, we see these stories in the news all the time, right? Where it's like, oh, I didn't really want to do it, but he just kept doing it. And then, you know, now I regret it, or like, you know, it's assault. And
Right.
I think it's always like with sexual relationships, you want to be so careful. Like you'd rather be like, I got consent like verbatim than like, oh, I thought she wanted it, and it fit all the signs
you know
were
what
there.
the craziest part is? Sometimes you would get consent, and because maybe they're drunk, maybe they're whatever, the next day they might even report it in their head as like, no, I don't know how, I don't remember how it happened. It just.
Right.
Yeah, that's like a gray area though.
And that's also, yeah, I mean, I think when alcohol is involved, then it's also like, that's why some people just don't even want to have sex if people are drunk, right? Like, be smart about it. But I think in this world of like asking versus not asking, like, why wouldn't you just ask? And if it is a girl, like, yeah, there are some girls that are like, oh, he asked, that's lame. Like, do you even want to see a girl like that anyways? If she's gonna like judge you and not be with you just for something like asking a question.
Damn, what if she bad though, and I just missed my chance?
Yeah.
What do we talk about on the other
Whoa.
What do we talk about on the other podcast? There are bad bitches everywhere. You think you don't think you can get another bad bitch next week, Jimmy? But why are you
Yeah.
trying to fuck a bad
Hoes are
bitch
the-
that's like playing around with you?
Hoes are the most resourceable thing in the world. They come in and go so much.
Nah.
They're an unlimited resource of hoes.
Nah, it's a scarce resource, bro. Like the bad, like super bad ones that just end up, you know, that you're vibing with. It's
Yeah.
a scarce resource,
Okay,
bro.
but let me ask you, what's worse to you? The chance that like you miss out on a bad bitch, or the chance that you have sex with her and she thinks it's assault, or she was really uncomfortable? Like I think there is a very clear answer here.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Well, anyways, right? Like, imagine if you had grabbed this girl and kissed her, and she didn't want that. She was actually like, "What the fuck? Why'd you do that?" You know, I thought we were, you know.
Well, then I apologize. I'm sorry. You didn't. I must have got ahead of myself, right? And then I'll just kind of trace back a little bit. Like, hey, we'll go at your pace, but for what I would do, but I would still proceed to be the making assertive moves until she goes, hold on now, right? But I'm very like aware of the hold ons and the whole
I think the biggest thing is just having the awareness. So like if I'm leaning in for a kiss, I go to make a move. If she doesn't budge, like you got to pay attention to that.
yeah, it's
Right.
a dance.
And then like even if after I kiss, I'm like, was that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, again, like a lot of people or like a lot of women don't know how to like
Say no.
immediately be like, oh, that was weird, or I didn't like that. Like, imagine how awkward. Because I've been in those positions, right, where this guy grabbed me, he's kissing me now, and
You didn't
it was
want
fucking
that.
and it was fucking awful, and I'm just like,
Yeah, but he probably didn't have like the awareness and stuff. I feel like for us, like me
Right.
and Jimmy, like know how to make the right decisions and stuff.
right.
But I feel like most guys, since you know this is advice for like
Exactly.
most
So
guys.
you wouldn't call the guy out like in that moment.
Yeah, well, at the moment I didn't. I was just like, okay, like, I don't know. Do you know how hard it is to like right there, then and there on your date, like right this person you barely know, and being like, why did you kiss me? That was really weird. That was really awful. Like that just ruins everything.
Maybe not that.
Or yeah, but like right, like it's very hard to know the right words to like.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
easier. Yeah. It's I guess it's harder to say no than
To go with the flow.
than for the guy to ask permission.
Yeah, that's why I think you should just if you want to do it, then like give them the space, right? You have to make the space for that to happen, because once you do, then it's like you're asking for forgiveness rather than like permission, and now it's just
Like, at what point does the questions turn you off?
I don't
Hey,
think
is this hot? You like this?
I don't think they've ever turned. It's like once that is established, like once we've kissed for the first time now, like after that, it's kind of like, right, like once we fucked for the first time now, like after that, it's like go with the flow.
Yeah.
Like it would be like if every time we hooked up, you're asking every single question,
no.
right? But I actually think for the first time, and you're two people that don't know anything about each other, you don't know what the other person likes or wants. I think it's always so sexy. Like, and maybe this is something I do, but if I have sex with a person for the first time, I almost do this thing where I pretend I'm a virgin again. Like I pretend, like, because it is every person. It's like it's entirely new, different. I pretend I don't know how to suck dick. Like, how do you want this sucked?
If I pretend, if I pretend,
Whoa, I don't know. That is a cold take. What?
Wait, run that take back again.
No, just like like how like
you pretend you don't know how to suck dick.
no, it's not that. But it's like
just like
no.
Oh no.
No, I don't. But it's like you're taking this too extreme. But it's like
I know.
like right, like it's just like this is a new person, and what I've done before might not work here. So what do they want? So it's like asking, right? It's like, do you like hand jobs? Do you even like blowjobs? Right? Do you want a blowjob? You know, and then while I'm doing this, does this feel good, or do you want it right? Like, do you want it tighter, faster? Like all of those things.
For the girl, it's hot, but if I pretend that I'm a virgin,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
like
not having sex that night.
You're taking this too extreme.
I'm not.
No, let me give you an example. No, I
getting
think
scared.
the guy version of that would be like, I've had a guy like start fingering me before and like just be like, yeah, like does this feel good, or how do you like it? And then I'd be able to be like, oh, like
No, that's good.
I want you to rub the clit more, or like right, like I've had guys that were so aggressive and they think they're so good at what they're doing. Like I've had guys treat my boobs like a stress ball, like, ugh, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
That I could agree on, because like every person, you know, different strokes for different folks. So I think it's not saying like you're a virgin. I think it's just like getting to know the person and communicating.
Yes.
Not going in like, oh yeah, all the girls loved it when I grabbed her hair, pulled her, and clapped her. So I'm gonna do this to every girl. But it's kind of like showing like a baseline level of like sex, and then like working up to it, and then figuring out, filling in like the missing pieces. Like, okay, she likes getting smacked like this hard. She doesn't like her hair getting pulled like this, but more like this. And figuring out those things out.
I'm just saying clean slate. Like again, if you're but that's what I mean, like playing it safe. Like if you're a virgin, you're not gonna go in and like just smack this girl's ass and be like she's gonna like it. Like you should ask first. And I say this because I've been with a guy for the first time, and he was so aggressive that it made me so uncomfortable. Like this is our first time.
You never had like an aggressive, like a good aggressive,
No,
where he picks you up and midair.
I have, but that's after you establish comfort and safety with each other. Right? And he knows that I like that, and he knows how I like it.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is our first time hanging out. And now we're having sex, which is like, fine. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Like,
and then she just gets lifted.
no, but then, no, it's I got slapped across the face. This man slapped me on the face and then spat in my mouth.
For the first time?
For the first time.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
What's
And
your
I'm
initial
like,
reaction?
well, I was just like, I was shocked, and I did. Again, and I just like,
it's a weird position to like react properly.
I'm again, what am I supposed to do now? Am I supposed to be like, stop, we need to talk? You're not supposed, like in that moment when, so like he's literally
do you think
inside of me still. I'm just like,
Do you think a lot of girls go along with it?
I think so.
Yeah.
They
I
get
think-
slapped like, oh fuck, that's so.
No, I think this is a whole thing I think about a lot, and I've read about a lot, but I think a lot of women are socialized to believe that like they have to please during sex, right? Like at least for me, right? Growing up, it was always like, right, like very misogynistic views, like, oh, the guy is usually gonna come, not you, and that should be normal. You get used to it, right? Like that's the kind of shit like my friends or people, you know, are saying, or like, oh, it's gonna hurt, like you just deal with it. So you get if that's all you've been told, then you kind of get used to that, where it's like, oh, like, and it's so sad to say, like, I've literally been with exes where I've been like, oh, it's kind of hurting, can we stop? And then they'd be like, oh, but I'm almost done. Like, let's just finish it out. And then you kind of get used to being treated in that way where you think it's normal when it's not, right? Like, it should be the case where, like, anything makes you uncomfortable, like, that should stop. Or you should feel like you can talk about it. But there's so many times where I have tried to talk about it, and it's like, they didn't care.
Yeah.
So now, so it's like when this happened to me, I was just in shock, and I just like, I mean, kind of finished it out, and I just didn't see him again. But I was like really upset. I was just like, I wished he had asked me. I wish he had like asked about what I would like before just assuming this stuff because of whatever he's done in the past.
I think usually the asking happens after the first round. I think after like somebody nuts.
I think it happens
Then-
during. Yeah.
I've had it during and I really liked it.
Okay.
I've had it during and I really liked it.
I see. For me personally, like I think it's usually happened after especially if it's like a first time, because like during I'm like really in the moment, and it's for me, I fuck very, how do I put this? Like an animal.
Oh no, you're gonna catch a case.
Where it's very primal for me. Right? And what?
I agree, but I think like it's good to get to that level, but like you gotta have like the awareness, like the control of the animal. You gotta master the animal. Because I feel like with the wrong girl, that could go like bad. Yeah, but I already know you, and I know like all the girls that the first time you did was like you were an animal. Is like you've been talking to her for a while. She's like into it. You talked about these things, but like the audience is like
Right.
like I'm just assuming they don't know what to do.
Right.
And like
because the most positive reviews that have gotten back to me was like how I was very like primal and very
Sure.
like almost
Right.
like an animalistic
Right, but
kinda, like,
but to Gabe's point, it's like you kind of knew that these girls would be into that already.
Yeah.
Right before you just do it to them.
yes, but then at the same time, I think that's what's, I guess, hot about it is like, yeah, I mean there might have been some conversation, but it's not a it's not a really explicit conversation.
Sure. No, I agree with you. I think there are some things in the bedroom where it's like it can be a nice surprise. Like let's say if someone's like really submissive and you're super dominating, that that can be nice. But again, just for the first time, and again I think for the audience where it's like guys that might not have as much experience or like awareness, like I think you just err on the safe side. Like you ask, or you just like spend the first time being like honestly vanilla. Like I think there's nothing wrong with vanilla sex. Like I enjoy vanilla sex, just being like soft and gentle and like exploring this new person's body.
Right.
And then you have all this time in the world, I think, to like get freakier. Like you don't have to rush it.
me personally, I like holding back the first time. Yeah, because then it's always like it's like the safest thing. Maybe it's just like how I grew up, like just very like aware and like self-conscious and just like overthink things. But it was like I wouldn't give like subpar meat, but like it would still, like I would do the whole consent thing, whatever. And then like now, if that was good, if she liked like me like 6 out of 10 like consent king, she gonna like me like 10 out of 10 after I get all my
Disrespectful
consents
king.
down.
Yeah.
And then it's just like more room for improvement.
Yeah.
And then it's like build up, and then it just keeps getting better and better.
No, legit, my best sex partner, that's exactly how it happened. Was like we started off so slowly and built up all this trust.
Right.
That eventually, like it got to the point where he's like slapping me and like all this stuff too.
Right,
but I
right.
loved it.
Right. So it's like a gradual rise to like
Yeah,
degrading you.
not degrading, but getting
You don't.
no. But not every girl wants degrading. Getting to where she likes it.
Yeah, getting to whatever is freaky to you, or like whatever is like,
It's like learning about her. Okay, yeah,
primal
yeah.
to use your word.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a light slap. Maybe she likes getting slapped, but it's more like a and a grab.
Yeah. I wonder what's the percentage of girls that likes, just the whole degrading versus.
I'm sure
vanilla.
a lot. I'm sure if they,
Yeah,
I
leave
think
it,
almost
leave in the
every
comments.
girl.
If you have a girlfriend,
Yeah.
well, let us know, like, what. Let us know what you're
Not
gonna
a-
like. No,
So we could take her. So we don't gotta ask her.
but I like genuinely curious though. Like,
Yeah,
like
your
what's-
experience with
what's the-
girls, I think it's better.
What's the breakdown of like girls with like vanilla sex and like just primal degrading sex? Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think every guy should like try being a consent king and seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
Retweet.
And then
That's sexy. Consent is sexy.
A consent king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when a girl kisses me, I get scared. I start crying. I'm like, I didn't even say. You didn't even ask me.
See, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have done this, right? But like having a safe word in bed.
Yeah, I was about to say that when you were talking about the whole slapping thing. Like safe words are important.
Yeah, like
Because then
giving them. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Yeah, giving them this word to like say no where you know that it's like right, like red button, like fire alarm, like stop.
Eject.
What if I offer my ex a safe word? She said, "Babe, we don't need a safe word. Oh, I don't need a safe."
She's problematic. Then you leave a girl like that. She is trying. Yeah, that girl needs to figure out.
Nah, she a vibe. She a vibe. Oh, you don't need a safe word? Let's make the safe word harder. More. But what I'm trying to say is like the safe word I think is like the best bet too, like no matter how early it is, because then the girl doesn't have to think about how to reply. She doesn't have to think. You could just say like flamingos.
Is that your safe word?
It could be.
Mine is a double ow. Ow, ow.
Okay, no. Ow, ow. She's hard barking.
Like a one ow is like, yo, I could still take it, but the double ow, like, stop.
That's not a safe word. That's like that's an onomatopoeia. That's she might do the ow ows by accident, and then she might like it. But you're like, oh, safe word, and she's like, no, I liked it.
Then I do the double ow again.
You want her to say ow like 8 times?
No,
ow,
no,
ow,
no, no,
ow,
no.
ow, 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 ow.
I'm the one that says ow.
Oh, it's his.
It's me.
Oh, you say
I
ow,
see,
ow.
I say ow ow. Don't ask me what we're doing.
How'd you
Don't ask what we're doing.
What are you doing?
She's
Does it include a
whipping
finger?
his dick.
Jimmy just tied up on the wall.
No. Ow.
Oh my god.
Oh man. What?
I got these nipple clamps, right? No, we'll just skip over that one. Yeah, we'll skip over that one.
Ooh, comment down if we should bring that up in the next one. Oh man, do you want to go into erectile dysfunction, or do you want to go into like
Biggest regrets?
embarrassing moments, regrets in the
Embarrassing
bedroom?
moments. Yeah, embarrassing moments.
Embarrassing moments.
If I remember correctly, there was a time where I don't know if it's embarrassing for her or it was. Oh yeah, yeah. There was a couple.
Look, I had a question about the previous topic.
What? Go for it.
I was just really curious about how you came up to choosing "ow ow" being your safe word. It would hurt me to not know. Like, how did that conversation come?
Because I was already saying "ow" a bunch of times, and then she stopped, and then I'm like, let's just make this a safe word.
No, but do you do? Is this a safe word you have with every girl? Like you come into a new relationship and you're like, by the way,
No, I'm not having these many relationships to test out this word.
They gonna think you the "ow ow" guy. They gonna start talking to each other. Did he tell you that? Was your safe word "ow ow"? Yes. That shit was weird, right? All right, we can continue.
oh my god.
I was just so curious.
I think it's a very practical word instead of like fucking flamingos. Like what the fuck is that?
No,
Okay,
but
not
flamingos
flamingo.
comes out of no. Like my safe word is peaches, and it's just like right. It's not a word that you are ever gonna say during sex. So when it happens, then you know it's like oh, safe word.
Because like the reason for a safe word to be something that like you don't use casually, like "ow ow" isn't good because like when you're in the moment, when you're in her primal state, when she's into it, you hear "ow ow," you probably think like, yeah, you like that shit, right? She's like "ow ow," and you just you're in the moment. But she's like flamingos,
it's
and you're like oh,
Flamingos.
Like
no,
it
it's
just triggers.
enunciated ow ows. It's
Okay, now
it's
you're
not
making it more complicated.
It's ow ow. I am enunciate.
You are sick. You are sick. Ow, ow. That just makes it weird.
What the flamingos don't make it weird?
No, because like once I hear the word flamingos, I'm not like, why are you bringing up flamingos? That's like me in my head. I recall back to the moment where we made the safe word, and I'm like, okay, yeah, she doesn't like this. Like, let's stop. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Exactly.
I think that ow ow does the same job.
Okay, if you guys could choose a safe word, what is your safe word and what you think is a better safe word? Ow, ow, or like peaches or flamingo?
It's so goofy. I'm tired of goofy safe words. pineapples. The
No,
fuck?
I actually have a good story for my safe word.
Oh.
And it's and I think it helps me always remember. Okay. So there was this guy I was hooking up with, and he was my like summer fling or something like that. And we were watching Ice Age together. We were watching Ice Age 3. And we were also fucking at the same time.
Okay.
And Ice Age 3 is the one where there's a lady mammoth and he gets her pregnant and then she ends up like giving birth in this cave. But basically it was such an intense scene. So we're fucking and then this bitch is like giving birth and she has a safe word in this movie where she's like, if I'm about to give birth, I'm gonna yell peaches so you know I'm giving birth. So she yells peaches and she starts giving out like gruesome mammoth birth. And the guy fucking me is so invested that he goes soft inside of me.
Wait, you guys already had the peach word safe word established?
No. This is the first time. And then after that happened, I was like, peaches should be the safe word. Because every time you think peaches, you think about this mammoth having birth and you stop having sex, you go soft immediately. Direct. It's my direct word.
I hope there's not another movie where like peaches meant the opposite.
Peaches. That means anal time.
Whoop whoop.
Yo, have you ever thought of things to kind of keep you from lasting a little bit longer?
Yeah.
Like when you're about to bust,
Yeah.
right? What are the things that you think about to keep you from busting?
It's like a routine. I don't do it anymore because I've kind of like gotten good at lasting. But before, I would just think about like to-do lists, like the next day, homework, like just things that are going wrong in life that I gotta like focus on.
That's going wrong in life.
Yeah. Like if my grades are bad, I'm thinking about like, damn, my grades are so bad.
This guy's thinking about homework.
I'm like, oh
What
fuck,
are my
I gotta
finals?
like, oh, what am I doing here? I gotta do homework. I got things to do.
You ever start just looking at inanimate objects around the room?
Yes.
I'm like, damn, I'm just concentrating on that doorknob right now.
I have set objects in the room
Wow.
placed to focus on.
Wow.
Yeah, because if I'm about to, because I want to give her just a couple extra more seconds, right? So
Seconds?
So I'm trying to hold it in and just because this is like too good. So I'm just like I'm looking at like what do we got here?
I'm looking at the candle. I'm like,
this. I'm just concentrating on this just this weird abstract design on the paper. That way it gets my mind off completely.
Wow.
have you ever looked at something and it didn't work? It just made you more turned on?
Wow.
Like I look at like the light bulbs
And it looks like a
titties.
vagina. Yeah. You're like, oh, no. Oh.
That's crazy. I have to do the opposite. I have to think about things so that I can nut.
Yeah. That's the difference between guys and girls.
I have never had to not stop myself from nutting before.
Do you realize when guys are trying to focus on not combusting? Like you just see him like stay like just like that. Have you ever caught a guy like trying to like his little techniques to last longer?
Right. In the moment, he's like, "Oh shit, cold. Oh, hold on, just give me a second."
He just starts.
Oh no, I noticed. No, I noticed.
Start choking on it. Stop it.
Oh, I noticed.
That's my safe word. Stop judging my safe word.
Yo, next time you
is a safe
next time you bring a
place.
girl over, and you guys are doing it, I'm gonna say, ow. She gonna be like, hold on, your roommate knows all the same word? Do you guys have the same word?
I noticed when he like starts slowing down or kind of like switch, or he's like, oh, let's pause a moment, things like that. But otherwise, I'm not. No.
So like, no guy has ever made it like super clear that like, hold on, I am trying my best. Like this, like whatever you got, it slaps.
No, I make it clear. I say that. Sometimes I say it, and then sometimes I would like switch positions, or like while I'm doing it, I'd like go slow, and then maybe like I'll like keep it in, throw in a couple of smacks on the butt or something, and then kind of like go out for the make out or something.
Oh yeah, when they
Yeah.
go for the makeout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like? I think the common suggestion is like, oh, think about your grandma. Think about
That's weird.
dead ancestors.
I think like just like evacuating and then just like clenching.
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 Yeah.
Sometimes like flexing your upper body helps because then
It gives you some blood in
the
other
blood
parts of your
goes
body.
elsewhere. Or
Right.
sometimes I'll just like hang up upside down so the blood leaves.
You're a fucking bat. What do you
Yeah.
hang upside down?
I'm kidding.
You just hang off the bed.
I'm just like lift my legs in the air.
Yeah,
Why?
but
What do you look at?
I told you
Doorknobs?
doorknobs, lamps,
Lamps.
paper towels if I have. My this is a funny. There was one time where I answered have you ever answered the phone? Like, have you ever done an activity mid-sex?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not the same.
Okay. Let's go with you. Gabe. What have you done?
I have a
Wow,
story about
fucking-
like what I've done and then what the other person's done.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a few times where you called me talking about work, and I like
You're mid-fuck.
yeah, because you make the music stop, and I don't want to maybe it's urgent. I pick up and I'm just like,
Nah, you was stroking while talking to me?
yeah,
What call was this?
no, it's okay.
This is how you treat work?
Would you rather me stop?
That's crazy.
Fine.
Yeah. What's another time? Ooh, there was one time where I was with this girl, and then we're in my bed back in like New York when I lived with my mom. And then while we're doing it, this guy that really likes her starts calling her. And then
The boyfriend?
No. But me and him were in the same frat, and then he liked her a lot, but he never told me. And I asked him, I was like, bro, if you really like this girl, tell me. And then he was like, nah, bro, that's all you. This is that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep pursuing it. And then behind my back, he kept trying to pursue her. And then one time he called. I was like, yo, pick up the phone. Isn't that the guy that got a crush on you? And then yeah, that was another time. But there was one time.
Oh,
So,
wow,
she picked up the phone to her
wow.
crush while you was drilling her.
That's like a man's worst nightmare. You know, that's like those memes that's like, you know, you're texting her and she's fucking another man. Except
Yeah.
it's a phone call.
Except that's his crush too.
Yeah, I was a little petty because, I want you to be honest with me. Like, he lied to my face saying, I don't like her, that's all you. And then behind my back, he's like getting her flowers and this. So he's being goofy.
Well, just because he's being goofy, it doesn't give you the right to just crush it.
Well, there's more. He was also talking shit about me behind my back because he knew I was like trying to get at her.
That's
He was telling
toxic,
people that
yeah.
like he was
That's
telling people that
immature.
like I kept pursuing her even though like he told me and he didn't ever tell me.
You should have told her to put the phone on speaker.
I should have picked up. Flip the camera.
Oh my God.
Put it on FaceTime.
Oh my
Yep.
God. Imagine.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Imagine.
Oh shit, it's not my phone. Oh, you called for Nicole. Yeah, here you go. Hold this.
Oh,
It
you
was
want
what?
to take it on a date? Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
finish
right
up.
after this.
Yeah, so after I finish on her face, probably she got a shower. So get here in like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, you can pick her up in
Yeah,
15.
yeah. That actually saves me from Ubering her home.
That
So
is
thank you, bro.
That is so disrespectful.
Nah, it was one time. It was so hot when like I was getting head from this girl, and then she picks up the phone, and it's like work related, and she's still like going at it
Yeah.
on the phone, and then just yeah,
Wow.
yeah, we could do that. Yeah, for sure. And then that was hot because then I was like testing, and then after like a few seconds, I realized the person didn't realize like she was giving me head. Yeah. So then I was like, how far can we go for the person to kind of like be like, are you giving head? So I started like going crazy, and then she was taking it like a champ. The person never realized, and I was like, oh, that was so hot.
Whoa.
That's when I realized I liked doing things.
Not only you, I feel like the girls like that
Oh,
too.
she liked
Yeah,
it.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she picked up. She
That's
picked
true.
up. I think that was the first time where somebody picked up during something. And I was like, oh, your friend's calling. Oh, it's okay. You paid up later. She said, no. I was like, oh.
I've done it for work stuff too. Back when I did investment banking. Because it was work from home, right? Like I'm in Houston, they're in New York,
Yeah.
and all of our calls are like Zoom off, or most
Right.
of the time.
Yeah.
So like you Zoom off, you mute, and then it's kind of like
Have you
getting real.
done it like had a conversation while doing it?
Yeah, while doing
well-
it, they're like, Jasmine, what do you think?
I've had parts where like I have to unmute because they're asking me a question about, and then I have to like, so then I'll unmute for that part, and it's like, yeah. And then I answer, then I mute right back, and then it's back to like, yeah.
She
And then
unmutes
it's
by
like,
accident, and then she's like, "Yeah, you like that shit, huh?" Be like, Rosie, is there something you wanted to say?
No, I don't think I've ever gotten caught. And I've also picked up a call from a friend before, but it was like unintentional. I thought it was gonna be like a quick, like, wait, like pause real quick, like let me see if my friend needs something. And she ends up like just going off like a whole rant about something. And I'm just like, we're just gonna leave her here. Let's go back to this. And then
She's just over there ranting. Yeah, my boyfriend broke up. She starts breaking down.
She's like, "Oh yeah, boyfriend stuck, right?"
Oh yeah, fuck these guys.
oh my god, no, it wasn't. It was like school shit. I don't know.
What's the closest you guys got to getting caught doing the deed? Because I got a story, and I think that sparked my kink of like doing the deed in places where it's like close to getting caught.
You go then if you have a story. You start.
But there's so many times where I'm just in the room, and you're like, Jimmy, we gotta go.
Yeah, because you had the need to like do the deed
Get a
when
quickie in.
we have to go out somewhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that's not getting caught. Like we're boys and everything.
Right,
but
right.
like caught by parents, caught by like people in public,
Oh,
caught in like maybe like doing it in the library or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this was in Hawaii this was in the Bahamas. I think I told this story on Steezy's podcast, but we went on so in Bahamas they have these like helicopter landing pads that's ground level.
Fire.
And it's a little bit on the outskirts of the actual path. So we got on top, and we were already in like, shorts and bikinis. So we got on top of the landing pad. We looked around. She pulls her.
Oh.
And I'm like, say less.
Here?
Here.
I like to play into it sometimes. I like to play into it. Now what? To see, and she's like, yeah, right now.
Oh my god.
And I was like, you know what? Just because this is kind of like a crazy moment, I'm gonna just put it in. And then I did a good 5 strokes.
Yeah.
I saw off to the side, just a man.
He did that?
Yeah, he did one of those.
And what'd you do?
And I pulled out. I was like, oh, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Oh no. I would have kept back. I would have been like, woo.
Yeah, I think that was like one of my first times to like just even, I don't know. It's just I was on vacation.
Yeah.
Nobody knows me there, so obviously I'll just say
I do
fuck
it a few times. Yeah, I like it. For me, I think one was let me remember real quick. Ooh, one was I had this girl fly out for me,
Oh.
and then she got like the Airbnb, and then the Airbnb was like,
is this the girl from my?
yeah, this is the only fan of Jimmy's that I hooked up with. Yeah, the Down Bad Show premium website has some hidden perks if you didn't know.
God. Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, she flew out. She got this Airbnb, and there was like the Airbnb has like a main mansion, and then it has like a side home. So we got it in the side home, and then the mansion and everything has like a pool, like a hot tub and everything. And then we went to the hot tub. And keep in mind, the hot tub is like their property, so like their kitchen window looks into like the pool and everything. And then we're just chilling there, and then for some reason I got like bricked up like in the cold water, and then we just started like doing it in the cold water in the hot tub, and then so the hot tub wasn't hot, and the water would like overflow into the pool. So there's like a pool here, and then another pool here.
Yeah.
So then the water would like fill up here and then fall into there.
Right.
And then as we're doing it, you just hear more and more water just falling like tsh, tsh, tsh. It's like 2 a.m. and they're like being a family in the kitchen. And then we're doing it, and then all of a sudden I see like a light turn on, like an automatic light. That means someone is coming out the apartment. And then it's like a 15-year-old boy just comes out, he just stands, and then he just goes back into the house. And meanwhile, she's like on top of me.
You're telling me this is a private home?
Yeah.
Or do you get one of those Airbnbs? Because there's a difference between like a private room versus an entire house.
No,
right? You get to pick that option. I felt like she picked a private room in like somebody else's crib.
No. It was their crib, and they rented out like a garage turned into a bedroom. Yeah. So now we went to their property and did it there.
Wow.
And then every time you just hear the water keep like every stroke. Just
Yeah,
imagine a
that's
gallon of water.
irresponsible.
That was hot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's quite irresponsible.
I mean, there's like typical times where like in my room in New York, we didn't have enough bedrooms, so I took the living room as my room.
Right.
So then I had a curtain, and the living room was right next to the door. So
Damn.
when my mom or my brother would come home, there's like a curtain. And my brother, he always likes to say hello when he comes in. So one time we were doing it, and then I just hear someone open the door. I'm like, oh. We just go back laying down, and then my brother just comes in.
So that has happened to me. Like you're in someone's rooms and their families are home. And oh my God. Oh, wow. That just triggered a memory for me of like being naked in the closet. And just like.
What are you playing, 7 Minutes in Heaven?
No.
You
Like
with someone that has
like
a
his
girlfriend?
his dad got home or something like that. Like his dad got home early and we're not supposed to be fucking, you know? I'm naked.
So you hid
I don't
in
have
the closet?
Yeah. It's just like unlocked a memory for me. Or like vice versa. Like I
Wait,
had.
did he go into the closet too? Or
No. Like his dad asked him. So he's in bed
Yeah.
and I'm just in the closet trying to be quiet.
Looking through.
But I
I was
think.
trapped in the closet.
Yeah, but I think his dad knew because my shoes.
His dad
my
sees
shoes
through the
have been
crack?
outside. Yeah.
Is there a person in there?
And I've done vice versa where I like snuck a guy into my room and then he has to go into the closet when I hear my parents kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Hour
have
40,
any
by the way.
stories from like childhood or like any stories from that time because by the time I moved out is
There were times I almost got caught with in our spot. Sometimes
Here?
I feel like doing it in the living room or something. And I just hear I hear you putting the key into the door.
by all means, please.
But this is before we were that close.
Damn.
Oh, really?
So you're telling me I might come over for a podcast one time and Gabe's just bricked up, laid out, naked. Ow, ow.
Both of us.
That's
of
where
us might
you
be.
use the safe word.
Ow, ow. Podcast time. Stop it, guys. We have recording to do.
Oh man.
That's when we invite the girl for the podcast too.
Yeah.
Oh, I would be down for that. I would like to see it.
Yeah. To just invite dates or potential hookups for just a podcast episode.
Yeah.
Oh, a date. Oh yeah, actually.
Should I invite Ellie Lee to the podcast?
Oh my god.
No, because something that'd be really fun for me actually is right because you guys talk about your game. You're like, oh yeah, the girls love it when I'm primal. Like I would love to hear from her. Let's have her.
Oh.
Let's have her say. You know, is that true?
Calling right now.
Yep.
Oh.
No. We've gotten into a fight recently.
Oh damn.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Do I have somebody to
Damn.
call?
but next time I'll invite her to the pod
Oh no.
if we're still talking.
If hour 40 minutes.
Well,
Anyways.
hope you guys enjoy this.
Ow,
this-
ow. Sorry. No, it's serious.
Yeah, we need some podcast safe words.
It's ow. No. Look.
Can we do like the TikTok dog? Ow, ow.
woof woof? Okay. All right. Enough with the fucking animal noises. And thank you guys for tuning into this episode. And yeah, please go ahead and follow their handles. It'll be in the description box.
Hey, if you guys made it this long, just know all of us love you personally. We see who makes it. How many of you guys make it this long?
Yeah, we
if
literally
you're in that
see in the
percentage-
analytics
Yes.
the retention.
Yes.
Usually it's like 20%. So
Yeah. So if you were the
1
top
out of 5.
if you were the 20%, we love you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
Wow.
for sticking this long to watching the podcast. I hope you learned a lot, gained a lot, and have fun.
Aw.
And yeah, check out me on YouTube, Gabe AGSAR. Check out Jasmine Rice Girl on FanHouse and Twitter and Instagram and everything.
yes.
And subscribe to the FanHouse for the
Subscribe to
Down
the
Bad
fan
Show.
house for the Down
Subscribe
Bad
to the fan house.
Yes.
Yes,
We read the
yes,
comments,
yes,
so comment
yes.
down what you want to see, what you liked, your favorite part, favorite timestamps. I like looking at the timestamps. When people drop the timestamps and then they comment something about it, I
Yes.
always go away and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
please comment your favorite timestamp in the
That's
video.
big.
Yeah.
All right. And we're out. Peace.
Peace.
I ended the night at a hotel. I took a page out of your book, Gabe.
Oh.
I could really use a massage right now. I just leaned back. I looked at her. I did one of these. And then she's like, ah.
You scared that poor woman.
I've been catfished before. It was straight up a guy just using a different guy's photos. Got ho was the pictures of the guy. That was me.
God damn you, like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't say anything to you. The Airbnb has like a main mansion and then it has like a side home. And we went to the hot tub. And keep in mind, the hot tub is like their property. We just started like doing it in the hot tub. And then as we're doing it, you just hear more and more water just falling like, I see like a light turn on. 15-year-old boy just comes out, he just stands, and then he just goes back into the house.